folks, well, the time is here at 12 hours and I'll be on the plane heading for Atlanta, and then I don't know, 2.5 hours after that I'll be stepping on the trail. So a couple of changes since last time I talked to you. It has been touch and go. I threw out my back big time when I finished that, when I got off the trail, the ocean, the lake trail, to the point where I couldn't even pick up my backpack. I thought the trip was over. Went to a chiropractor down there in Florida. He kind of helped me a little bit, but then I was scheduled to drive back up here to New England, which I did. And then I ended up going to my regular chiropractor up here in Mashpee on the Cape here. And after the first session, he straightened me right out. Felt 90% better. And then 2 days later, I went back for another session. And after that second session, no pain, no nothing. So I still waited another week here before I attempted to pick up that pack. And Sunday, 2 days ago, I finally picked it up. I said, well, I gotta know because the plane is only 4 days away, and I gotta know if I can do this or not. So I picked it up, no problem, no pain. I'm coming in at 35 pounds, so a little heavier than what I wanted, but I'm going to show you here. I'm going to throw in a forecast here in a second. You'll see that now they've changed it, but a day ago they were calling for snow next Tuesday, Tuesday and Wednesday, with lows at 28, something like that, highs of only 30. So I had my whole pack bubble wrapped and saran wrapped and all ready for the plane. And when I saw that forecast, I said, oh shit. So I had to open the whole thing up again and put a couple of midwinter pieces of gear back into my pack because winter's not over. Mother Nature, the calendar says spring is starting today. Today's Wednesday. But Mother Nature doesn't go by the calendar. So I had to put a couple of pieces of gear back in there. So what I did now is I didn't bubble wrap it and everything because I went on the TSA website, and there's a freaking hassle trying to get oversized or oversized luggage on a plane. There's a possibility they're going to want to look through it because it's an odd shape. So I figured, oh man. So I ended up, let me show you what I did. I had an old duffel bag around. So let me see if we can show you here. There it is. So I put my pack in an old West Marine, one of our old duffel bags we had when we had our boat. And it'll work. And then I went to the post office and I got one of those small flat rate boxes, and I purchased the postage for it. And so when I call Springer, they have UPS and they do postal shipping back, because a lot of people, when they get there, they decide, oh, I got too much weight. So they have a little section where you can ship stuff back at the last minute. So they're going to take my little box and I'll put my duffel bag in it and I'll just ship it home right from Springer. So I won't have to carry that on the trail. So that's where it stands. I'm just hanging out today. I'm going crazy. We got to leave at 2 in the morning, and to catch my flight, I got to drive to Providence, Rhode Island. My plane boarding is at 5:45. Plane leaves at 6 a.m. So it's gonna be a long day. Oh, so I probably won't put on too many miles tomorrow, but I will do a video of tomorrow. I may do an episode from Springer to Neal's Gap because I don't know if there's any Wi-Fi in between that 30 or whatever it is, 32-mile stretch. I may have to just load up my videos when I get to Neal's Gap, the first section. But while I have you here, I revamped my whole video intro and my whole style of credits at the end. Totally different than what anybody else is doing. And I've been on YouTube for quite a few years monitoring this trail and learning, and I haven't seen anybody do what I'm going to do. So I'm going to throw that in right now, I guess. And in between the opening segment and the end segment in the future coming up, that center segment will be of what I'm actually doing on the trail. So hopefully you enjoy it. If you think there should be any changes, just down at the bottom in the credits there, just leave a little message. I'm probably not going to answer too many because I'm up to 400 subscribers. There's just no way I can answer everybody. When I read them, I'll put a like and I'll love, the little love sticker on there to show that I did read them. I'll be reading all the comments. But let me know what you think of the new format, and if you want me to add anything, just put it down in the comments. If you think there's something outrageous, and I don't really need it because I added a few little things in there that might be interesting for you to keep track of. Let me know again in the comments, okay? So, wish me luck. Hitting the trail tomorrow. Actually, what time is it right here? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so 11 hours I'll be, 11, 12, 13, 14 hours I'll be on the plane. So, all right, folks. Catch you on the trail. Bye.